care for me, and I don't feel like leaving. Go ahead, let me go. This party's sweet. Nobody looking for a fight. Oh gosh, best party the feeling already. Rolling up and on your mother. Party and the air got me working there, working there, working there.
Good afternoon. I'm Lisa Broom with the CBC News Break. Minister of Labour, Senator Esther Bayer, has intervened in the dispute between the National Union of Public Workers and the Barbados Investment Development Corporation. CBC understands she has scheduled a meeting for 2 this afternoon at the NUPW headquarters. Senator Bayer's intervention comes hours after the union told Barbadians that from today it will institute Phase 2 of the industrial action. Acting General Secretary of the NUPW, Rosalind Smith, says they had asked the Sanitation Service Authority to stop picking up garbage and to hold off on carrying out burials until the end of the week. Other entities are also involved in today's action. Hundreds of public sector workers marched the streets of the city on Monday as part of Phase 1. The dispute between the NUPW and the BIDC centers on the retirement of 13 workers, all of whom have reached the age of 60. And the CBC crew took to the streets to check the pileup of garbage in Pineland St. Michael's after the Sanitation Service Authority decided to halt its services for the remainder of the week. Many roads within the area had skips and trash cans that were overflowing with bags of garbage. One Pinelands resident, Rhonda Hollingsworth, says she has always had issues with the SSA in the area and believes things will now get worse.
They do not pick up the stuff off the ground when it drop out the skate. And that's not good service. It's affecting my shop very badly. And they're not looking at because they complain the sanitation, they're still not doing anything.
Given the activation of Phase 2, which involved SSA workers, at least one funeral home said it was forced to postpone one burial. The SSA is also responsible for burials across the island. And Brian's Funeral Home has confirmed that a funeral slated for today could not take place as a result of the NUPW-led protest. Though other funeral homes were contacted, they say the impact is likely to be felt later in the week for planned services. The cost to return the body to storage is one the funeral homes has not been passing on to grieving families. A representative from the Westbury Cemetery said 2 planned burials for today have also been postponed. Well, Barbados has recorded another road fatality. A motorcyclist died on the spot following an accident involving his cycle and a transport board bus last night along 2 Mile Hill. Several passengers on the bus were transported to QEH complaining of minor injuries. They were treated and discharged. We'll have more on the identity of the deceased in the CBC News World at 1. Efforts to continue to promote greater energy efficiency in Barbadian households, the Division of Energy will be distributing free LED screw bulbs to the public on Friday. A team will be on hand at Courts Sheraton from 10 in the morning. The initiative is a component of the Energy Smart Fund Energy Efficiency Lighting Distribution Facility, a collaboration between the Division of Energy and Enterprise Growth Fund Limited. Other partners are the Barbados Light and Power Company Limited, Caribbean LED Lighting, and the Inter-American Development Bank. Householders who have already received free bulbs in earlier promotions are not eligible to participate. Patients attending Ward C9 at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital can soon expect a better level of healthcare service. In a couple days, the department will be under renovation. The Ivy Viola Williams Foundation will be donating $550,000 to refurbish and upgrade technology on the ward. The project is expected to be completed in 3 to 4 months. Trustee of that foundation, Paul Williams, says the donation will increase the efficiency and delivery of services.
An improved C9 would definitely benefit the hospital in many ways. It would definitely, as said earlier, be a new model for going forward in renovations to other wards. It would also improve the delivery drastically of the health care in this ward. It would definitely allow the patients a larger percentage of recovery, and it would also take the stress off the accident and emergency, particularly those heart patients who are on monitors.
Since last year's government's decision to make UWI students pay tuition, there has been an increase in the number of young people seeking career in the arts. This is according to author Mark Gibson, who made the remarks at the launch of his graphic novel entitled Bridgeland Volume 1, the novel, which focuses on family and its importance. It's the first of 2 editions, and Mr. Gibson is confident that it will be successful. He believes that the local arts industry will be secure for years to come.
Honestly, I have met people who at one point would have been enrolled in UWI or going to UWI who suddenly found themselves having to reconsider their path. A lot of people are stepping back and realizing, okay, I was pretty good at writing or telling stories. Let me start exploring that as an option.
Meanwhile, Mr. Gibson also believes with the advent of the technological age, many up-and-coming writers are getting much needed exposure. However, he says many challenges still remain.
It's not that easy to get support in terms of funding for that, things like that, The people with the purse strings don't necessarily see the viability for pursuing things like film and writing, that kind of stuff. But again, there are other opportunities and other avenues opening up.
We'll have regional and international news in just a moment. Stay with us.